trust the messages you've been receiving. Trust that whatever you want to do, it's the right thing and it's going to lead you there. Hello and welcome back to another episode of Alignment Academy. It's your host, Kristen. If you're new here, welcome. Alignment Academy is a school for your soul to grow, evolve, and just move through life with more ease, more flow, and get where you want to go quicker, faster, all that good stuff. We talk about all things spirituality, entrepreneurship, personal growth. It's really the intersection between following your purpose and spirituality, personal growth, etc. Manifestation, quantum physics, all that good stuff. Anyway, these types of episodes have quickly become you guys' favorite types of episodes. And honestly, they're really, really fun for me too. So we're going to be doing an October energy reading today, which I'm super duper excited about. Before we get into the energetic forecast for this coming month, I want to remind you that my Peru retreat is open for enrollment. I'm so excited for the women who have already joined. Actually, this is a good time to say this is actually a retreat that's not only women. If you're a man and you're listening and you've been wanting to come to one of my retreats, then this would be a great retreat for you to come to as well. I am hosting it with my mentor and friend, Daniela Gil. I went on her Peru retreat last year. If you want to hear kind of like the frequency of how the retreat's going to go, I would definitely recommend listening to our episode together. It should be a couple below. It says like something about Wachuma with Daniela Gil. So just search that. It's a really, really great episode. And I think you'll understand like what I mean by the frequency, because both me and Daniela are very connected to God. And if you're wanting to like open your intuitive gifts and reconnect to the divine, I think this is going to be the perfect retreat for you. The thing about my personal journey, I don't know why I feel called to say this, but I'm just going to say it, is a lot of times my soul has told me to do things by this almost like unsettling feeling that I need to go a little deeper. Like if you're feeling like I have been doing what I've been doing for a while, but like I'm ready to go deeper. I want to go deeper on my spiritual journey. I want to have that direct line of connection between me, God, whatever. Not whatever, but you get what I mean. This is the type of experience that you need to go on. You guys see me consistently putting myself in really uncomfortable situations, like moving or going on retreats or traveling and, I don't know, investing in big things. The thing is, you know, those things are the things that make me who I am. Like it takes courage to go on a retreat alone. It takes courage to sign up and pay a lot of money to do these things. And I understand that. And I'm like, if you have the courage to do those things, you're going to be the type of person that has that deeper connection with yourself, that is fearless, that is confident because you're doing those things. You know what I mean? So I think that sometimes we think we need to get confidence and then we'll be able to do those things, but it's actually the other way around, right? We have to do those things and then we gain confidence, we get deeper connection to ourselves, we trust ourselves more, etc. So just a little bit about my Peru retreat. I would love to have you join if you feel called. Another update is that obviously I'm still in San Francisco. As you can see, I decided to stay for a little longer. You know, I subleased my apartment in San Diego for 7 months. So I'm kind of just free for 7 months until I need to go decide where I want to live for real. Because I'm not really a nomadic kind of girl. That like super backpacky lifestyle will never be for me. I need routine. I need grounding. And also my body is just kind of telling me I need grounding too. I have just found out that I have 2 herniated discs, 1 bulging disc. So that's like a whole story for another day. Here we are again on the healing journey. But yeah, obviously I need to kind of be grounded in some certain places. So my time does not feel quite done in San Francisco. I don't know if it will, you know, in a couple months. I really am living in the unknown with it, but energetically, it just didn't feel like time to leave. So I'm kind of following that. And yeah, like it just felt like there was a lot of open loops. Like it just felt like it just felt like I wasn't done here. And so I'm like I am always doing, I'm following my intuition and it's really exciting. At the time of recording this, I'm also preparing to go to my Joshua Tree retreat. So when you're listening to this, I think I'll actually be like right in the middle of my Joshua Tree retreat. So I'm super excited for that. Been weaving a lot of prayer and praying over the retreat and the girls a lot and kind of just wrapping up some loose ends. I've been super busy because I've been preparing for my Joshua Tree retreat, obviously trying to build a life in SF. And then also building out my program, School of Intuition, which is almost full. And yeah, just like a lot of things at this moment. So it's been kind of a head down moment, which is so funny because in my September reading, I told you guys, like, I feel like it's time to like put your head down and build what you want to build. And I didn't really know what that was at the time for me personally. And now, you know, we're almost end of September and it's definitely come true. So hopefully that reading was true for you guys as well. But without further ado, I think that's all my updates. So let's go ahead and get into the October reading. As always, I'm just going to tune in and see like what energies I feel. And then I'm going to pull some cards for you guys and we'll just go from there. So I was actually also already getting messages for this reading last night while I was in bed. Yeah, I'm just going to actually try to tap into those as well because I could just hear my guides preparing me for this episode. So I'm just going to go ahead and open my channel. Calling in my angels, guides. I'll just do this out loud. I'm calling in my angels, my guides, my spirit team, my higher self, calling in the higher selves of everyone who will listen to this reading, and please just bold the exact messages for each individual soul and give them what they need to hear. Please give me the messages for the collective of Alignment Academy and everyone who will listen to this. And I just ask that you wrap this podcast, this energetic transmission in light. Only give us the highest vibrational information, full of love and light. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now the channel is open. Okay, whoa. All right, interesting. Okay, so I'm actually getting a message. This is interesting. I've never really gotten a message like this before. I'm actually getting a message for you around the fact that your intuitive gifts are opening up and to start to foster them a little bit more. They're saying, trust the messages you've been receiving. Like what, like, I don't know what it's around. It's going to be different for everyone, but they're like, we've been trying to ping you to do this thing. Like we've been, you know, giving you signs. We've been pushing you in the right direction, connecting you with the right people. Like, hey, that really is us. We don't know how much more clear we can get. Can you please trust that your intuition is leading you to the right place? Trust that whatever you want to do, like it's the right thing and it's going to lead you there. They're also saying that your intuition will get stronger the more you listen, but it's hard to get through when you don't trust the messages. So your guides are just kind of urging you to listen a little bit more. Trust the messages that you're getting, listen a little bit more, and follow through. Intuition is both parts masculine and feminine. You need to get the intuitive hit, but then you need to take action on it. It doesn't work if you don't take action on it. So they're saying, take action. Take action, take action. The next thing that I'm seeing is that October, there's going to be a big manifestation coming through. I'm seeing like a landing of a gift, like it's finally here. This thing that you've been working on, this opportunity, this whatever, this manifestation, it's here. I'm seeing it around, there's like a energetic window between the 2nd and 3rd month of October. They're saying that you have the ability to bring this into fruition with your thoughts, with your feelings, with your emotions, and with your own practices. They're saying you don't understand how powerful you are. You are creating this reality. You might not believe it, but every moment you tune in to who you want to be or what you want to experience, you are pulling it closer to you. So where can you get a little bit more clear and really root into your energetic practices that will bring you on the frequency of what you desire? So if you know you're desiring money, like getting clear, okay, I need to feel abundant, I need to feel excited, I need to feel that I'm safe. They're not saying that you can't manifest this thing, but they're saying that even though it's on your path, like your free will is going to inhibit if it comes closer or is pushed out on a farther timeline, right? Because you have to be the type of person that can hold it and you need to be in the right energetic state where you can hold it. So yeah, just getting messages around putting yourself in the right energy to receive this gift. Let me see if there's anything else. There's one more message around not taking life so seriously. I'm feeling that there's been a rigidity around the last couple months, this feeling of needing things to go exactly as you wish. That's not how manifestation works. That's not how God works. That's not how the divine works. When you opt into this spiritual life, you're opting into the infinite field of potential. The infinite field of potential is not going to bring you things the way you think they are. So they're saying you need to stop being so rigid and we'll bring you what you desire, but you have to help us out, right? Like going to different places, following your intuition, doing things spontaneously, that's all going to be a part of your manifestation. And so where can you loosen the grip a little bit and allow the universe to do its thing and trust deeper that when you let go of control, life will actually bring you this thing. That's what I'm feeling. Whew. Energetically, this month feels just like very intense. Like I just feel a lot of energy in my head right now. So I think that you're going to have a very spiritually charged month. That's all the messages I'm getting just from tuning in. Now let's go ahead and pick some oracle cards. So I'm just going to go ahead and shuffle and do that whole thing. Okay, so interesting. I feel like all these really go together. Sorry, I need to readjust myself. My herniated discs do not like sitting up like this. But I don't think that laying down on a podcast is an option, or standing. But you know, if anyone would do that, it would be me. All right. So I'm just gonna tune in because I can feel my mind trying to make sense of it, and I just want to receive the messages and not try to think about it. So this first card is time to go. When I tune into this card, what I feel is that there's not enough space. Your guides actually have been trying to bring you this manifestation for a while, and there's not enough space in your life for it. I'm feeling time space, I'm feeling physical, energetic space, and I'm feeling space filled with like people, right? So whatever you're trying to manifest, you are not having space, right? Like there's no space. And so where can you be clearing space and letting go of things in preparation for what you desire? That's what I'm hearing. In preparation for this manifestation, there's something that needs to be let go of. There's something that needs to be ended. I'm seeing preparing for a trip. You know, when you prepare for a trip, like you clean, you get things in order. Wait, no. A trip or like more of a move is what I'm seeing. Okay, I'm like thinking about my trip, which was a trip, but it was actually kind of a move for me. Like before I left San Diego, I was like cleaning things, clearing out, bringing things in order, kind of like tying up loose ends. I was also like tying up loose ends in relationships in San Diego. That's the type of order that was like needed for me to come here and have the most magical experience because I had a lot of energetic space that was opened in my life. So I'm seeing that you've been holding on to this out of fear, and it's really time to make some moves. That's the message. And I'll read you what says on the card, but I feel like sometimes my messages are more clear than what's on the card. The sun sets and rises each day, and it's the same with avenues in your life. See the beauty within each sunset in your life and know that sun will also rise again tomorrow. Endings are merely the start of a new beginning, and we are with you through each phase and cycle. And then I have the card acceptance, and I'm feeling that like the reason that you haven't let go of whatever you want to let go of or like created space is because there's some grief. There's some hardship that's going to come along with it. Just like, you know, my move, there was some really bittersweet moments of it. There were really hard conversations I had to have. There were really hard texts that I had to send. There were really hard moments with myself that I had to face and say, where did I maybe, you know, not show up how I wanted to in San Diego, or where could I have done better, or just like facing your shit type of thing. I'm just feeling like accepting what is right now and closing energetically the cycle that your guides are talking about for you is going to come with sitting with some discomfort. And that's the work. That's the spiritual growth. That's the good stuff. Once we get past that, that's going to be the thing that really helps you grow. So not to necessarily fear it, but to move towards it and know that all you can do right now is accept. Like there's really no other option but to have acceptance for what is and close things with grace and love and reverence and respect and excitement for what's coming. It's so interesting. See, like these are two different decks, but they're all together. And then we see endings and beginnings. And really what's being highlighted here is the beginning. Your guides are really nailing home. Like this is going to be the end of a cycle, but the beginning of a new cycle. And if you genuinely want this manifestation, you do have to close out something to open up something else, if that is resonating. So really, Archangel Azrael is saying to call on him. There are beginnings in sight. They're exciting. There's more love. There's more fulfillment. There's more joy. There's more abundance on the other side of this. On this timeline, there's more of everything good. So do not fear it. You are taken care of. Your angels are with you. Ask them to be with you. Ask for help. Ask for them to be with your heart. Pray, really root into your spiritual gifts. There's so much good stuff on the other side. And I see that October is going to be actually very fruitful. But like any other thing that's an ending and beginning, there's going to be some hard moments in it. And you're going to have to just kind of lean in. Really leaning into those endings and beginnings is going to just, bring you a lot of joy in the future. So overall, let me see, just to wrap this up a little bit, October it's like equally light and dark. It's like, there's going to be a lot of bittersweet moments. There were so many bittersweet moments when I was leaving SoCal. Again, like I might go back, but there was bittersweet moments leaving SoCal. I said bye to my best friend, Bree. We had our last sleepover. She was the one who, brought me to that apartment, and then I was leaving it and I was saying bye to my house and, looking at the sunset for the last time and feeling like sad about just leaving. And then I also driving up was like such an uncomfortable being like, the fuck did I just do, Kristen? You just left? You've never even been to San Francisco. And I get here and it's so beautiful. And so I'm just retelling the story because that's what's going to happen in your life. It's going to be sad. It's going to be hard. It's going to be all the things. And then it's going to be beautiful. And it's going to be blowing your mind even better than you can ever imagine. And I really want you to hear that. And I want you to know that. And I want you to feel that. And I want you to just root into that. So that is what you have coming in October. I am so excited. So excited for you. If you like these monthly readings, please let me know. Send me a DM. Leave me a comment on Spotify or YouTube or wherever you listen to this. If you haven't rated the podcast 5 stars yet, you seriously don't know how much it helps me. Like, I know it's a small ask, but it's so much time, so much effort, so much energy, so much money to put this podcast on. I do it all from my own heart and my own bank account. So just a little 5-star review is like, you don't even know. I'm so grateful for it. Also, if you do rate the podcast 5 stars and then you send me a screenshot and then go follow at Alignment Academy Pod on Instagram and then send me the screenshot, I always gift you my free energy healing to help you have higher self-love and build confidence. So you can always send me that. And I think that's about it. So I hope that you enjoyed this reading. I hope you guys have an amazing October ahead. Thank you for hanging out with me every Monday. I love you guys so freaking much. You have no idea. I love Alignment Academy. It's my favorite part of my business. And so I am just really grateful that you're here. I love you, and I'll see you next time. Bye.